As you guys already know, I talk openly on this channel about some of my past experiences before I really began to fundamentally heal my trauma and my relational attachment wounds and pain. I firsthand experienced this type of stuff. So we are going to be talking about what happens to your mind when you go without experiencing sexual intimacy for a long time, or just affection in general. And what tends to happen is you tend to put sexual intimacy on a sort of pedestal. You tend to subscribe to almost a purity culture mentality, but in a toxic way. It no longer becomes something normal and something natural and something beautiful and something about getting your needs met and something good. Like, this is something great that I can engage in, and it's gonna heal my physical ailments. Like, it's gonna make you feel so much better, this type of thing. It no longer becomes about that. What ends up happening is it ends up being put on this pedestal, and it becomes, I am only good if I go monk mode and I distance myself from that aspect of reality, because the pain that comes with being close to that aspect of reality, being close to affection and intimacy, there's so much pain there that can be erupted that the only thing you know how to do is you know how to distance yourself. Once you distance yourself, you're just like, this is something that I am only a good person since I'm not doing this. Since I'm not engaging in affection or intimacy, I'm being just a good person. I'm listening to that monk mode mentality. I'm deleting self-pleasure from my worldview, and I'm distancing myself from it because that is no longer safe for me. I'm only safe if I'm independent of needing anyone emotionally, needing anyone like affectionately and physically, or needing anyone like socially and spiritually. I'm only good if I'm super independent on my own and I can abstain from these things. It becomes this abstinence and this purity and this, I'm a bad person if I engage in intimacy and everybody around me, because the media has such a heightened and over exaggerated way, and quite honestly a foul way of demonstrating what intimacy is and what intimacy should be, that it becomes so easy to look at that in the OnlyFans culture and this type of thing, and to look at that and be like, I don't want to partake in any of that. That's all bad. So you people go in this category of being bad, and I'm going to reject my needs. I'm going to reject fundamental parts of myself, because why would I want to accept parts of myself when they're shown in the media so poorly? So that's essentially what ends up happening. But anyways, all this to say is that the more you go without affection and intimacy, it will manifest in these self-deleting, self-deprecating, socially isolating, never getting your needs met types of ways. Be careful not to fall into this trap. And with that being said, I will see you guys in a future YouTube video. This was a quick video, but there's more to explore on the topic. Basically, in the name of self-preservation, we seek out self-deprivation.